Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayleigh. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm filming a couple more of the Mars retrograde videos that I'm be doing. Now it is Libra's turn. Happy birthday, Libra. I know that's coming up pretty quick. My little sister is a Libra sun. She drives me crazy. And I love her. So for this video, I will be using the Druidcraft Tarot by Philip and Stephanie Cargam, illustrated by Will Worthington. It's a really beautiful, warm deck. And I need water. Okay. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. Maybe because I need to take a break. Or maybe because you need to take a break, Libra. Hard to say. Okay, so I'll be doing a 9-card box spread. And I'll be showing the image in the video so you can follow along with me, because I learned how to do that. The wonders of video editing. I've been using this open source free video editing software called OpenShot. Excuse me. I like it so far. It's pretty simple, pretty easy to use, and best of all, free, because fuck capitalism. But at the same time, like, I love some fancy things, okay? But Libra. Oh, hey, I think the moon is in Libra today. Should double check that. But not right now, because I'm filming. So, I'm just gonna go with it. On Saturday, the 12th of September, Jupiter goes direct. This is exciting. It's also a little bit nerve-wracking, just because of some of the things that have happened in history when Jupiter goes direct in Capricorn with Pluto. But just looking at just Jupiter going direct is, I think it's actually going to be quite exciting. But this is about Mars retrograde, so let's keep it to that. It's the 10th today. And I live with 2 dogs and a cat, and the one dog is in heat. The one dog is fixed, so she's not in heat. And the cat, I think, is going into heat. It's really frustrating. They've been bugging me all day. It's so funny. It's so funny because while I was doing the Capricorn video, like, I had to stop so many different times just because it was like, can I please film? Please? Please? But that's so indicative of, like, the square that's happening with Mars and Saturn. Because Mars just turned retrograde, a lot of our inner drive and our inner fire and passion has, like, been dampened. So, like, today I had a really hard time getting going. But, yeah, I did eventually. You want to come up? Come on. Come on up. Come on. Hi. Oh, look at this big sock. I gotta show you guys. Look at that. Hey, buddy. Hi. Aw, Nala wants to join us. Okay. What a sweetie pie. We just wanted to snuggles today, hey? Yeah. Okay. So at the bottom of your reading, Libra. Oh, okay. At the underlying energy is the sun. That's quite beautiful. The sun will move into Libra, before the end of the month, obviously. The sun's moving into Libra. Hey, am I not allowed to do a reading right now? Hey, is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? Or is this a challenge from Spirit? How bad do you want it, Kayleigh? Okay, lay down. Lay down. Thank you. Good girl. Okay. We'll see how long that lasts. Immediately gets up. Oh, what a funny dog. Okay. Back to my reading. The sun. Lay down. You were just outside. Go lay down. Go lay down. Lay down. Nala. Lay down. Yep, right there. Down. I'm posting these. I don't care. I'm posting them. And I'm not refilming it. I'm just gonna keep going. Because this is real life. This is not Hollywood. This is real life. So the sun is shining on us. So no matter what happens, especially during this time period, it is for our ultimate good. Even if it really sucks in the moment. I'm gonna go crazy. The dog next door on either side of us, neither of them are fixed. So they can smell each other and I'm gonna go crazy. But I'm not actually gonna go crazy. Okay. I might though. Nala, lay down. Lay down. Thank you. We gotta go for a walk. Okay. Back on task. So I'm gonna go through these vertically and then horizontally. And make sure you are drinking lots of fluids. Water. Okay. Make them all pretty. So, going down the left side, we have the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Swords. In the middle row going down, we have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and Strength. And then the right row, we have the Lady, which is the Empress, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. All right, so starting with the left row, we have the Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So up in the ether, in our headspace, spirit, there's this ace. There's this sense of love and compassion and artistic pleasures and spirituality. And that's kind of like what we're striving for, at least in the past. Now, when it comes to like past, present, future energy, we perceive time as linear with our meat brains, but energy is not linear, and tarot draws from the energy and from the 4D. So the past could be something that's happening right now. It could be something that has already happened. The present could be right now. It could be when you watch this. It could be in a couple weeks from now. And then the future, obviously, that could be like once the retrograde ends, or it could be near the end of the retrograde, or, you know, it totally depends on where you are in your journey. Okay, so Four of Wands. This is like some really beautiful stability. This is often seen as like a marriage card. just because those 4 pillars represent the 4 corners of like a homestead. Nala, shush, please, please. But grounding that, underneath that, is the 5 of Swords, which is called defeat. Now, can we see that? Yeah, okay, cool. So, it's as if, Libra, you're striving for this beauty, this spiritual love. And perhaps you're even like trying to give that or receiving that from another source, but ultimately underneath everything there's fighting and defeat, and it's something is undermining the stability of the 4 of Wands. Put it that way. Then in this middle row we have the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and Strength. So the 3 of Cups, this is celebration amongst friends. This is it's a card of Cancer. It is Mercury in Cancer, right? Communications about things that make you feel comfortable and at home. Lay down. All the way. Stay. Celebration. So there is something to celebrate about right now, and it's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's friendship, good times with close family members, or maybe even more distant family members. I mean, hopefully you all are sitting a little bit further apart than this, but celebration. That's great. That's happy times. But the 9 of Swords is at the very center. That sucks. This is like despair and cruelty and horribleness like that. Now, this is one of the cards of Gemini, and the 7, 8, 9, and 10 of Swords. The 8, 9, 10 are in Gemini. 7's from Aquarius, but not what we're talking about right now. These cards get a really bad rap for being illustrated in this way. It's like it's seen as an extremely negative card. However, something that I think is very important that I kind of briefly touched on when I showed you guys the Sun is that these situations that cause these 8, 9, 10 of Swords type stuff to happen, they are meant to make you hone your skills, like honing a blade. It's meant to make you more disciplined and really truly understand what it is that you want and need. So it's like this 5 of Swords that's undermining the stability of the 4 of Wands, and the previous row is causing you to be really in your head. Or even actually this Ace of Cups. Ooh, the Ace could be influencing this 5, which is putting you in a really tough spot. But underneath that is Strength. This is the major arcana card for Leo, number 8. And this is about, it's about uniting with our innermost, most base desires and wills. So in some decks it's called lust. That's just one example of one of the more like base instincts that we have as human beings in these meat sacks we call bodies. And this is about like befriending that force. Like, if you look at the picture of her swords on the ground, she's not even holding it. She's so serene. It's not a lion, it's a boar in this one. Just for the Celts, they don't have lions. There's no lions in Britain. Unless they were brought there. But yeah, so the wild boar. You do not want to get caught with a wild boar. That's bad news bears. But she's fine. She's chilling. She's like, I got this. So underneath this 9 of Swords, this is the strength that's going to come from the situation and something that's already within you. And it's like this celebration. It's like this happiness is what you're like projecting out into the world. Meanwhile, this is what's going on inside. Or you're going to have to master this lesson. Anyway, the next row, future influence, perhaps at the end of the retrograde or nearing the end of the retrograde. In the very top, we have the Lady, which is the Empress, like I said. This is that ultimate healed divine feminine energy of abundance comes to me naturally from multiple sources, and I'm in this fertile period where I'm birthing new projects, new ideas, and the universe is lining up to assist me in this because this is my path. And you're abandoning ship. This is leaving something behind that you may have put a lot of energy and love into, but it is obviously ultimately empty. So there's this transition between the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. The 8 of Cups happens, and this is like you realizing that whatever was going on is not up to snuff, and because the universe is aligning for you and you're realizing your true potential power, you're going to find better situations or just different situations. They may not even necessarily be better right away, but different situations that will actually like feel more calm and stable. Something that's really cool about this card is right beside these cups here, they're all empty, and this water is like, there's a block, it's kind of like it goes down and then it's a little mini waterfall. So it's like the feeling that I get from that is this, it's like a drop in the pit of your stomach, like oh, this isn't actually what I want. This doesn't feel good. So going to find something different. And underneath that is the 8 of Wands. Sending out those messages. Another Mercury card. This is Mercury and Sagittarius. So, and 2 8s right on top of each other. There's no pentacles here at all. None. Wands, Cups. Wands, Cups, and Swords. Anyway, this 8 of Wands is like, you're delivering the messages that need to be delivered so that you can end this 9 of Swords mind fuckery. You know? Could also alternatively be somebody sending messages to you. but I feel like it's not that way around. I feel like you're realizing your power, like I said, and going on the abandoning what doesn't serve you and sending out the word to acquire the people and the things and the places and the jobs that do serve you. Okay, so now I'm going to look at this vertically, or just looked at it vertically. Now we're going horizontal from the top. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Lady. Wow. Also, the Lady is number 3, and it's right beside the Three of Cups. So that's 3, 3, and 8, 8. So Ace of Cups, an offer from the universe. Three of Cups, we're talking about this offer, we're celebrating this offer, and it's bringing us abundance. And then the Lady's like, we're really enjoying that abundance. The middle one, the Four of Wands, Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups. Four of Wands is that stability, that home life, that 2, 3, 4. That's actually the last decan of Aries. I forget what it's ruled by. Anyway, it's a pretty happy card. Four of Wands, Nine of Swords. Despite the utter brilliance of things that are happening in the astral realm and above us and in our mental realm, physically, right here, right now, it feels like hell. Like absolute hell. And that is what is causing you to abandon this and going out in search of higher emotional places. And in the bottom, what's grounding us? Five of Swords, sharp words, fighting. Maybe you are being cruel to the people around you. Maybe the people are being cruel back. Often, not often, all of the time, when there's stuff going on outside of us and we don't like it, it's a mirror for us to see what's going on inside of us that we don't like. So keep that in mind. Also, there's this saying that just came to mind of wherever you go, there you are. So you can leave situations and run away and change geographical locations, but if you don't address the interior of what's going on, nothing outside of you will actually truly change. You'll move locations or relationships or jobs, but if the underlying issues are not resolved and you don't take control of these base impulses, and you aren't able to control your words, and if you're blaming the people around you, the same situations are going to come up again and again and again and again, and they usually escalate until you really get the lesson. Bottom row, Five of Swords, Strength, Eight of Wands. Like I'm saying, stuff's going on around you that sucks. You have to address it, though. You have to address it and take these really strong emotions of yours and use them in constructive ways. So if you find yourself getting very angry, or, well, especially with Mars, if you find yourself getting really angry, or like you have this really pent up frustration, be it with a sexual charge, be it with any kind of charge, find a physical way to get it out. Do something with your body to move the energy through you. Don't allow it to sit, because that is when you are more likely to explode. And yeah, I like to talk about it like, if I don't direct my anger, it comes out sideways. And that's when I get passive aggressive with the people around me. That's when I start like causing trouble in my life or in other people's lives. Nala, shh, you're fine. Hi. It comes out sideways, doesn't it? And then these Eight of Wands end up being not like arrows of love, they end up being arrows of manipulation and arrows of not love. Hello? She's got her head on my lap like, can we go now? Can we go now? So take care, Libra. Take care that you don't take these Nine of Swords and start directing them outwards towards people that don't deserve it. Even if you feel like they do deserve it, like it totally depends on the situation, right? But if you do feel like they deserve it, still try to be laid down. Come on. Thank you. Consider say hi for the camera. Say hello. Consider that you could be wrong. It looks like, Libra, this might be a tough period for you. Like, there are really wonderful reasons to celebrate, and there's definitely abundance coming in. Just straight up, just because of the Lady and the Three of Cups. But it looks like home life might not be that stable right now. So do your best to, like I said, move the energy through you, and don't allow yourself to throw daggers at the people around you. And if you are going to abandon ship, abandon stuff that felt like it was successful but isn't successful, ensure that you're not just projecting outwards, and ensure that you are really taking the time to analyze. Wow, I can't believe I'm telling a Libra this. Take the time to analyze all sides of the situation. But also make sure that, like, when you do that, you're really taking into account the fact that if you're not doing well emotionally or mentally, then you need to make changes to make sure that that is taken care of, because you can't fill anybody else's cup until your own cup is full. I'm being called away, so I'm gonna go now. I think that's it. I think that's wonderful. Anyway, Libra, have a great month. I do offer personal readings, so if you would like me to do a couple spreads for you, I have a couple different decks. I also do runes, like Elder Futhark runes. So yeah, good luck out there. My email's down below if you're interested. So peace out.